Hi there and welcome to another session of Accountancy for the 12th Standard with me, Vishwanath Sir. We continue our analysis of financial statements with the chapter Comparative Statement and Common Size Statement. Last, we were with the comparative balance sheet where we studied what are the advantages, what are the limitations, and also we came to the conclusion what is a format. And after doing the format, we shall now have a look at the sums closely because they are pretty simple. So please pay attention and let's finish up those parts today. I'm just repeating again what is a format. The format is first you will see that there is the particulars column. Okay, in your second column it will be note number. Okay, in the third column you will be given the year of the previous. Okay, even if it's given of the current year, even then when you are presenting, you have to present the previous year first. Okay, after that you write the current year. So that becomes your fourth column. Your fifth column is basically the difference between the previous year and the current year. Okay, your fifth is the difference, and the sixth is the percentage difference. Okay, let's closely have a look at this sum. So what they give you in the sum is basically the balance sheet with the figures of the 2 years. Okay, here you see that there is equity and liabilities which is given. Under that there are shareholders funds, and under that there is share capital. Now 18 lakhs and 12 lakhs is given. 12 lakhs is of the previous year and 18 lakhs is of the current year. So you first write down your current year's figures, that is 12 lakhs of your share capital, 6 lakhs of your non-current liabilities, 3 lakhs of your current liabilities, the total. So the 2019 figures have to be written first. Okay, so we write that down first and then we follow it up with the column of the next year, that is the current year, that is 31st March 2020. Okay, now first year figure, let's go to the equity share capital. If you have a look at the equity share capital, it's showing 12 lakhs. First year it's showing 12 lakhs. Then the current year it is showing 18 lakhs. Okay. Now in the next column, you are supposed to write the difference, that is 18 lakhs minus 12 lakhs. 18 lakhs minus 12 lakhs, which is 6 lakhs. Okay. So that is put in the absolute change or increase or decrease. Here there is an increase of 6 lakhs. Now you take that increase and divide it by the figure of the previous year, that is 6 lakhs divided by 12 lakhs multiplied by 100. 6 lakhs divided by 12 lakhs multiplied by 100, you will get 50%. Okay, that is put in your last column, that is your percentage change. Let's come to the next one. In the next one, it's a non-current liability. There is a long-term borrowing. Under the long-term borrowing, there is a secured loan where they tell there is a debenture of 8%, and both the years it's the same, not to bother, dash and dash. Okay, dash and dash. Then we come to the current liabilities. In the current liabilities, the trade payables have increased from 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs. 3 lakhs to 6 lakhs. So how much is the increase? 3 lakhs. So that you put it in your column, in your next column, which indicates the increase, absolute change in terms of rupees. Then your change, that is your 3 lakhs divided by the original year figure, which is also 3 lakhs. So 3 lakhs divided by 3 lakhs multiplied by 100. So it is 100%. The change is 100%. From 3 lakhs it's gone to 6 lakhs. Okay. Also find the change in the total. The total has changed from 21 lakhs to 30 lakhs. That means how much is the difference? 9 lakhs. That 9 lakhs you take and divide it by the previous year, which is 21 lakhs. Okay. So 9 lakhs divided by 21 lakhs multiplied by 100, you will get the figure of 42.86. Okay. You will get the figure of 42.86. Fine. So from your liabilities, then we will go to the assets. In the assets, you've got non-current assets, your fixed tangible assets. First was 15 lakhs in the previous year, now it's become 18 lakhs. That means in the next column you write down the difference of 3 lakhs. Okay, 3 lakhs is put. That difference of 3 lakhs you divide it by the original year figure, which is 15 lakhs. So 3 lakhs divided by 15 lakhs multiplied by 100, you put it as a percentage change in the last column. Okay, then you have got your current assets. Okay, your current assets is trade receivables 5 lakhs and in the previous year, and in the current year it is 1 lakh. So you do the difference. And that is 5 lakhs. Divide the 5 lakhs by the original by the previous year figure. Okay, by the previous year figure you divide it. So it becomes 5 lakhs divided by 5 lakhs, that is 100%, that you put it in the next column. Then you got cash and cash equivalent. First it was 1 lakh. In the previous year it was 1 lakh. Now it has become 2 lakhs. So what has happened? The change is 1 lakh. Okay. So you take that 1 lakh and divide it by the previous year figure, which is also 1 lakh. So 1 lakh divided by 1 lakh will give you 100%. Okay. And also don't forget to find out the percentage change of the total, which is incidentally the same as your liabilities. So 21 lakhs and 30 lakhs, the difference is 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs you divide it by 21 lakhs, that is the figure of the original year, okay, or the previous year. Multiply by 100, you get 42.86, which is the same as before. Okay, so this was your comparative balance sheet which we did, where we were already given the 2 columns. We had to prepare 2 more columns, okay, where we put in the change. We arrange the figures. Always remember, when you're putting the figures, put the previous year figure first, then put your current year figure next. In the next column, you find out what's the difference between the current year and the previous year. Current year and the previous year, and write down what is the amount. Okay, after that amount you take and divide it by the previous year's amount and multiply it by 100. That will be your percentage change. Okay, this is what you're going to do. Okay, let's take up one more sum on this process. Now in this sum they have given you the share capital, the reserves and surplus, the long-term borrowings, the current liabilities, the fixed assets, the investments, and the investments, which is the non-current assets, and they have also given us what is your current assets. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to arrange it as per the balance sheet format requirements of the Companies Act. So first I write down equity and liability. In that there is a share capital, where both the figures of both the years are the same, so there is no change, and there is no percentage change also. Your reserves and surplus earlier was 10 lakhs, now it became 6 lakhs, so there is a decrease of 4 lakhs. So this 4 lakhs you divide it, put it in the bracket because it's minus. 4 lakhs you divide by 10 lakhs and write down negative 40 in your percentage change, because the percentage has gone down. Then you have got the long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings from 15 lakhs has increased to 16 lakhs. That means the change is 1 lakh. So you take 1 lakh and you divide it by 15 lakhs, you will get a percentage figure of 6.67. Okay. Then we take the current liabilities. The first year it is 4 lakh 50. The next year it is 5 lakhs. So the difference is 50,000. 50,000 divided by 4 lakh 50 multiplied by 100. It is 11.11. Okay, and also don't forget to balance to find out the difference of the totals. 54 lakhs 50,000 minus 52 lakhs, so the difference is 2 lakh 50, and the percentage difference is 4.59. Then your fixed assets from 25 lakhs it changes to 35 lakhs, so there is a change of 10 lakhs. And the percentage changes 40%. Then you have the non-current investments, which from 15 lakhs has become 10 lakh 50,000, which means it has fallen down by 4 lakh 50. So take 4 lakh 50 and divide it by 15 lakhs. Whatever answer you get, percentage answer, you put it in bracket, that is 30%. Finally, you have the current assets from 14 lakh 50, it has become 6 lakh 50, which means it has fallen down by 8 lakhs. 8 lakhs divided by the figure of the previous year, which is 14,50,000 multiplied by 100. So put a bracket, it's negative 55.17. Of course, don't forget to do the total differences and also its percentage difference. Thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off.